All right, back in the Red River Gorge. I was out here a couple of weeks ago with my kids for spring break and noticed that Tunnel Ridge Road was open. And it's been a couple of years that I've been coming out here, and I've only noticed the road open a couple of times on trips. So I figured I'd get back out here for a quick overnight. If you don't know, Tunnel Ridge Road kind of leads to, well, at the end of the road, there's Auxier Ridge Loop and the parking lot for the loop. So I've never gotten an opportunity to do the loop here, and it's a short loop, but it's supposed to be kind of just mile for mile the best views in the gorge. So really excited about being out here, even if it's just for one night and a few miles. Pretty short trip. I think it's altogether going to turn out to be 7 miles or so. So not a very long trip, but definitely should get some good views and hopefully have a real nice camp spot tonight. So I'm out here. I've got my full pack set up for the first Appalachian Trail trip that I'm taking here in a couple of months. And I got some new things that I've been kind of playing with, changing some old things and some things going on with my tarp setup. So I wanted to bring that out and get a test run with it. So out here to do a little bit of practice and hopefully get some good views. It's supposed to be absolutely incredible while I'm here. The highs during the day I think are like in the low 60s, and then down in the low 40s or upper 30s at night. So looking forward to it. And give me a second, let me get the map out here and I'll show you the loop. Okay, so you come into the gorge on Mountain Parkway, which is the highway that just kind of comes in if you're coming from the north or coming from like the Lexington area. And you'll, of course, go to the Shell station and get your overnight parking pass. And then you'll take, I believe it's State Route 15, and that'll bring you down and take you to Tunnel Ridge Road here. Just across the bridge that crosses Mountain Parkway, there's a gate, and you know, the last 4 or 5 times I've been out here, that gate's been closed. So it's about I believe 4 miles down Tunnel Ridge Road to get to the parking lot here for Auxier Ridge. And then I'm sitting right here at the where the little hiker is, and I'm about to just start here, and I'm going to follow the trail on up, and it'll be on 204, and then it brings you all the way, and there's supposed to be views out here all the way along the trail, and then brings you around to Courthouse Rock. And from what I understand, you can get down and kind of around Courthouse Rock, and then the typical loop comes down and then takes 202 back around and then meets back up with 204 and comes out to the parking lot. But I think I'm going to take this optional route here with 203, which will bring me out so I can go out and do a loop around Double Arch, and then maybe down this way. And Star Gap Arch is supposed to be really cool. And then there is another little side trail right here that goes out to I forget what it's called, but there's another little arch right there. And just for a point of reference here, Nada Tunnel is right there, which is the cool little tunnel that if you look at any videos or trip reports from the Red River Gorge, they usually always show at some point driving through Nada Tunnel. So that's pretty cool. And just gonna get my bag packed up here and get out of this crowded parking lot and get on trail. So I'll see you out there. This is like a few hundred feet from the parking lot. Just like right up on top of the ridge. Wow. This might take a long time. Okay, so just a little bit about what I've got going on here. I've got the pocket tarp with a storm door modification, and then I'll be using the 1 ounce per square yard DIY Cuban bathtub floor, and I'm changed. I kind of set it up to change out how it connects to the pocket tarp. So using some mitten hooks and shock cord to attach it instead of kind of staking it out by itself. So that'll be something new that I'm hoping to use on the AT for this first section hike coming up of the year. And then gosh, I don't know if you can see this, but out in the distance there, you just kind of, it's like all around. So anyways, great trail so far. I'm only like half a mile in, and already it's just been like view after view, so that's cool. I am rocking the Nero and got going no hip belt, and we'll see how that works out. I did pack some extra. I've got basically the exact gear loadout that I hope to take on the AT in May, and then I added in a few extras. That way I could kind of simulate what it'll be like with 5 days of food. And I'm only out here for one night, but it's a quick trip. It's only like a 2-hour drive. So yeah, I think that'll be good. All right, let me pay attention before I trip on something here. So far, I forgot to turn on my Gaia, and so I wasn't even recording like the first part of this. And then I did not take my phone out of, or put it in airplane mode, so I've already lost like 20% of my battery. But I got an external with me, so I should be all right. God, you see that? It's just incredible out here already. Didn't take long. This is a good trailhead to start out at, so it's definitely nice so far. But we're headed straight up, so hopefully there's something nice coming up here. Some nice stairs carved out. All right. All right, you'll have to excuse the wind. I'm kind of exposed here on this edge, or ridge, but trail is just very interesting and fun. So, I guess that's the parking lot right up there, and gorgeous. All right, so I guess this is going to be one of those trips where you just like can't put the camera down, because I literally was, oh, sorry about that wind. I was literally just filming like 30 seconds ago, and then you turn a corner. All right, made it a whole mile in. But it is it's really hard to just kind of keep cruising, because it's seriously a view everywhere you look. So we are not, I guess that is the trail that I mentioned in the truck. That's 202, so that's where we'll come back from here in a little bit. And then this is 1 mile to Courthouse Rock, All right, just kind of continuing along this ridge. Got a nice view to the left and intermittent nice view to the right, so doing well here. All right, still cruising. Yeah, I guess it's still part of spring break, so there's a lot of people out here. But that's cool. A lot of them obviously are like day hiking, so yeah, I got off trail for just a little bit. It was just me. I was cruising. I was walking behind some people, so wasn't really paying attention, but no biggie. Not very far. All right, look at this thing. I have to look in a minute and see what that is. I think it looks like a pretty incredible wall. And we're still up on the ridge, so we have views kind of on both sides here. And just cruising. I think we got to be pretty close to where Courthouse Rock is. I think there's some stairs or something. Look like on the map, so no worries. You can definitely tell that the trail is used quite a lot. There's a number of campsites right off the edge of the trail. So I know there's some pretty specific rules about picking your camp spot, but not all of these seem to be kind of within that, so I'll definitely be choosing something that is already established. And yeah, I doubt I'll have a fire tonight, but you never know. It's a pretty short loop, so still have a ton of light left when I finish up tonight, so we'll see how that goes. I was driving during lunchtime, so didn't really have lunch, so I'll be probably eating something easy on the top of or just out by Courthouse Rock. Probably find a good spot to sit down for a few minutes. Trail definitely isn't difficult. I mean, there was that one little uphill section, and I mean, there was basically stairs for you to climb to get up it, so very easy. I'll take it because the views are great. All right, guess I just made it up to the top. Some people in that arch. It's pretty nice. Wow. All right, so I guess we're still headed this way, but let me sit down and just eat a little something real quick. Well, this is lunch. It's kind of hard to get over. So I know it's going to be super windy, but you can see the cliff over there where I ate lunch, and this is kind of the view off of the trail. And so right there's where I ate lunch, and the trail just kind of continues around the ridge and keeps going. It's pretty impressive. To Courthouse Rock, you can see, got a good view of it, kind of just from any point on the trail. And definitely have to say that this is living up to its kind of reputation of having just more views per mile than anywhere else in the gorge. Alright, so you can see the trail just kind of continues to zigzag along this ridge, and looks like it's heading straight out to Courthouse Rock, which is kind of just behind these trees here. And then you have just like a panoramic view of the gorge, any direction. And there's I believe that's Double Arch right over there. So the camera was focusing on my hand, but yeah, it's right over there. We're headed that way. Well, eventually. Here are the stairs I saw on the map, and there's the rock. Let's head down and get over there.